Encontré un amor para mí. Cariño, solo ven, me debes seguir. Al fin te encontré, bella y dulce aquí. Yo no pensé que alguien esperaría por mí. Pues cuando era joven te enamoré, sin saber que eso fue. Esta vez no me rendiré. Amor lento, bésame, tu corazón mío es, y en tu mirada en mí ves.
Perfect. No, like when I'm just standing up, I'm like, hey everyone.
Hey guys, welcome to the wedding.
And that's all I'm going to say now. Like, presenting. That was such an idiot. You're like, why did I pick it?
No, how do you do it?
Perfecto estás. Ya encontré a alguien más fuerte que nadie, en fin. Espero que algún día pueda con ella vivir. Encontré un amor para tener más que secretos. Tener amor, tendremos hijos de los dos. Jóvenes nos enamoramos, luchando por amor, para que todo esté bien. Cariño, ven, tómame, eres mi ángel, yo seré de ti mi futuro. Puedo ver, bailamos en la oscuridad, tan cerca mío estás, descalzos junto al mar, escuchando nuestra canción. Cuando te miré así, luciendo hermosa, quizá no te merezcas esta noche. Perfecta estás. No, no. Bailamos en la oscuridad, tan cerca mío estás, descalzos junto al mar.
Well, good afternoon everyone. On behalf of the Northumberland Registration Service and the management and staff here at Slurley Hall, I'd like to welcome you all for the wedding of Andrew and Ellie. My name is Amanda McDonnell and it's my absolute pleasure to conduct your ceremony today. I'm joined by my colleague Helen McCall. She's our legal registrar today and she's already been through those important preliminaries with the board, and she'll take you both through the signing of the schedule at the end of the ceremony. I think you'll all agree the couple have chosen absolutely beautiful surroundings to be married in. They've also chosen their own music and their own personal promises and vows to make this a really special and personal ceremony just for them. I'm sure you'll all be able to take away with you some really lovely memories of today that you can share with them both in their future lives as husband and wife. How does that sound?
Weird.
Now I understand some of our guests have had quite the journey to get here today, so I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to Northumberland and hope that while you're here you get to experience some of our lovely scenery and obviously some of our renowned hospitality too. So, we're here today because we both found that one special person the one who ignites that spark somewhere deep in your soul, the one you want to spend every moment with. And it's all those moments that have led you here to this place and time where you're ready to step into your next adventure, marriage. And we all hope it will be the adventure of a lifetime. So, you ready to begin?
Yeah.
You can hold hands while you're getting married.
I know what it's
Never hold hands.
Andrew, can I have your full name, please?
That's Andrew Waitman.
And Ellie, can I have your full name?
Ellie Scott.
This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage. If anyone here knows of any lawful impediment why Andrew and Ellie may not be married today, you should declare it now. See, I felt sure you on the front row. Oh. So before you promise yourselves to each other in marriage, it's my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. Now I'm going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful impediment why you should not be married today. So, by replying, I am, to the following question. Are you, Andrew Waitman, free lawfully to marry Ellie Scott?
I am.
And Ellie, same again. Are you, Ellie Scott, free lawfully to marry Andrew Waitman?
I am.
And we can continue.
Yeah.
The purpose of marriage is that you may always love, care for and support each other through all the joys and sorrows of life, and that love may be fulfilled in a relationship of permanent and continuing commitment, and everyone here wants to support you with all of those things. Andrew and Ellie wish to marry each other, for in each other's company they've found fulfilment and love. They've drawn closer to one another and now wish to affirm their relationship, offering each other the security that comes from legally binding vows, sincerely made and faithfully kept. And by taking these vows, you're undertaking a commitment to cherish and support each other faithfully throughout your lives together. Right. So the normal answer to the next question, Andrew, is I do. Do you, Andrew, take Ellie here present to be your lawful wedded wife, to be loving, loyal and faithful to her for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
And do you, Ellie, take Andrew here present to be your lawful wedded husband, to be loving, loyal and faithful to him for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
So, if you remain facing each other, in the presence of your family and friends, you're now going to enter into your legal contract of marriage. So those very important words, once said, can't be done.
Yeah.
Andrew, you go first. You repeat after me. I, Andrew Waitman,
I, Andrew Waitman,
take you, Ellie Scott,
take you, Ellie Scott,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
And Ellie? I, Ellie Scott,
I, Ellie Scott,
take you, Andrew Waitman,
take you, Andrew Waitman,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
You've just taken that step. Very simple. So the couple are now going to make their own personal promises to each other. I'm just going to step to the side. I'll ask you to repeat these words after me. And again, Andrew, you'll be going first.
No problem.
Ellie, from this day forward,
Ellie, from this day forward,
I promise to share my life with you,
I promise to share my life with you,
to laugh with you,
to laugh with you,
to be proud of you,
to be proud of you,
never take you for granted,
never take you for granted,
always take care of you,
always take care of you,
and to be faithful to you.
and to be faithful to you.
I promise to love you
I promise to love you
for the rest of my life.
for the rest of my life.
And Ellie, you could repeat after me. Andrew, from this day forward,
Andrew, from this day forward,
I promise to share my life with you,
promise to share my life with you,
to laugh with you,
to laugh with you,
to be proud of you,
to be proud with you,
never take you for granted,
and it's taking for granted.
always take care of you,
To always take care of you,
and to be faithful to you.
to be faithful with you.
I promise to love you
I promise to love you
for the rest of my life.
for the rest.
Well, I think you deserve a round of applause.
I'm fine, yeah.
She's good. She's good.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Just want to keep on.
Yes, please.
Ellie never cries.
Does today. Well, we now come to a significant part in the wedding ceremony, the giving and the receiving of the wedding rings. This is an ancient and traditional way of sealing the contract you have now made, and it's the outward sign of the vows you've made to each other. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle, symbolising unending and everlasting love, and it reflects the lifelong promises you've just made here today. So we have a little help from Jack, who has the rings. So if you'd like to, Andrew, if you'd like to take Ellie's ring.
Okay, I get the right one.
A dainty one. And if you'd like to pop that on her finger and just hold it halfway along for me and say these words after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
May it remind us of this moment
May it remind us of this moment
and the commitment I have made to you.
and the commitment I have made to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
And then pop that on all the way.
Oh. It's my hands.
I know, very sweet.
Thank you, Jack. If you'd like to, Ellie can take Andrew's ring.
Practice this lesson.
Same again, if you could hold that halfway along there and hold it in place and say these words. I give you this ring
I give you this ring,
as a sign of our marriage.
the sign of our marriage.
May it remind us of this moment
May it remind us of this moment
and the commitment I have made to you.
and the commitment I have made to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
And then pop that all the way on. Perfect. Thanks, Jack.
Yes, he was a belt. No.
So, as you go forwards in your married life, remember the promises you've made here today and be kind to each other. Lift each other up. Support each other to achieve your dreams. Give each other space to grow. Yet stand close. And in tough times, stand even closer. Say yes to new adventures and find something to laugh about every day.
Yeah.
May you always be each other's best friend and greatest love. Andrew and Ellie, you've both made the declarations required by law and you've made solemn and binding promises to each other. I ask all your friends and family here, having witnessed this marriage ceremony and your commitments to each other, to join with myself and Helen in wishing you both success and happiness in your future lives together. It therefore gives me great pleasure to say, Andrew and Ellie, you are now united as husband and wife, and you may kiss your beautiful bride.
Okay, you'll have to, yeah.
So before we leave you today, on behalf of Andrew and Ellie, I'd like to say a couple of thank yous, if I may. First of all, thank you to Stephen for escorting your very beautiful daughter down the aisle today. I'm sure that was a very proud and special moment for you. And thank you to Jack, our best man, for looking after the rings today and not dropping them on the floor. Super job. I think you both deserve a round of applause.
Don't set her off again, please.
So that concludes our very small part in today's celebrations, but I'm sure the celebrations are going to go on well into the evening today. And obviously I'm relying on all of you as guests to make sure these two lovebirds have the day they've always dreamed of. So all that remains for us to do is to wish you both the very best of luck, success, and most of all, happiness in your future lives together. So, for one final time, if I can ask everyone to please be upstanding. So may I present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Waitman.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello. I'll give one of my two things for when you want them.
Thank you, yeah.
Hello, pretty boy.
Hello.
Very true.
Oh, that flower girl.
I'm just looking at your mum.
You did this. You did this. Hi, mother.
We're very noisy.
It's the things you've got to do. You've got to do these things to please me now. Yeah,
I want one now. I'm getting one as a pet.
right.
I feel very awkward.
Do you want to go back now, dear?
You can give him a little bit of food if you like.
Oh my dear God. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. What on earth? Do you like that, dear? Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah, yeah, I get the point. Oh, right. Oh.
Will you search through the lonely earth for me? Climb through the briar and bramble. I'll be your treasure. I felt the touch of the kings and the breath of the wind. I knew the call of all the songbirds. They sang all the wrong words. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Swim through the briny sea for me, crawl along the ocean's floor. I'll be your treasure. I'm with the ghosts of the men who can never sing again. There's a place, follow me, where a love lost at sea is waiting for you, is waiting for you.
Mr. and Mrs. Waitman.
No, I'm not crying anymore. Hey! I don't know how I'm gonna get under this table. Just cheering.
Alright?
Yeah, I'm in. Just constant. No, it's fine.
Cheers. Alright. Mine's short and sweet. In the words of Adam, I am the fluffer. So I'm getting everybody warmed up for the proper speeches. Alright, guys. I want to be one of the first ones to say thank you everyone for coming. Everyone looks fantastic. especially the groom. He looks good. He looks fantastic, but obviously Ellie looks amazing as well. I hope everybody has a fantastic time, and I'm short and sweet, so just raise your glass for the happy couple. Cheers to everyone. To Andy and Ellie.
For you that don't know me, I'm Stephen, Ellie's dad. And as a father of the bride, it's my privilege. I was going to say to give the first speech, but that got took away from us.
Anytime, Stephen.
So I'm actually the warm-up act for Andrew and the best man. Jack, I'd like to welcome you all and thank you for taking the time to come and celebrate this very special occasion that is the marriage of my daughter to Andrew. I'd also like to thank those who helped and given their support on the lead up to this wedding in whatever capacity you made today special for everybody and Ellie and Andrew. It's an important day for me as I welcome Andrew to the family, and it's something that we are happy to do. As we have known Andrew for a few years now, and it had been a sad day if he hadn't become a part of the family. So we're delighted that Ellie has made it official, and he's now one of us. As a wedding, you know, it's a celebration of two people making a commitment to each other, surrounded by their family and friends, and also a time that you wished all those you loved could have been here to witness it on this very happy occasion. Time flies by so quickly, it means a lot. Sorry, it doesn't seem that long ago since Ellie was born, and here I am today's speaker, or trying to talk. Ellie is a wonderful daughter and a very caring person, and has a lovely warm nature which shows in her career path.
Yeah.
I always knew Ellie would succeed in whatever she'd done in her life, because as a kid, she had a friend who was a member of the local running team, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And her first race was on a local race course, kind of like what Hexham is, on top of a hill, and it was a horrible day. The wind was, and the rain, and the horrible ground, and she finished that race, and I thought, whatever that lass sets her mind to, she'll do it. Yes! But every father knows that one day his daughter will find a partner, and every father and mother wishes their daughter the best of luck for the future, and worries about her finding the right man, one who will make her happy, cherish, and look after her forever. During that time we have known Andrew, we have come to realise how special he is to Ellie, and how much of a kind, caring, pleasant, genuine, nice man he is, and a great son-in-law he will be. But I have to admit, I'm a bit perplexed by Andrew's eating. So one day we went for a roast dinner near Edinburgh, roast beef, and put the order in. Andrew told us how much he hated onions, and for some reason that roast beef come and it was piled this high with onions. The look in his face was priceless. Brilliant. Ellie couldn't stop laughing. I truly believe Ellie could not have met a nicer man. And to Christian and Mark, your son is an absolute credit to you, and both of you should be very proud of the type of person he is. I think all who know Ellie and Andrew, be it friends, family, can see it's obvious this couple are both so very happy together and also perfect match for each other. I cannot stress enough how I am the proudest man in the world today, seeing my dad looking so happy. And radiant. It's truly heartwarming. Ellie, you're a very pretty woman, look stunning in your wedding dress, and as you know, your dad tends to state the obvious. Today you look really beautiful, like a princess who had found her Prince Charming. And I'm not saying Andrew looked like a frog before he kissed her. I'm only joking. Very handsome, very handsome. Yes. To you both, I know you will have a great life together and continue to be happy. You're amongst people today who care and love you so very much, and wish you all the happiness in the world. And now in the future. If you both remember what attracted you to each other in the beginning, and always open with each other, you'll be happy for the rest of your lives, regardless of what life throws at you. I and the rest of your family will always be there for you if you ever need anything. But just to clarify, when I say anything, I mean you both talk, but not to borrow money. That's impossible. And it's good to darken, I can only lend an ear. And I have to remind you that you both signed a contract for richer and poorer. I have a witness and it's on tape. Finally, I'd like to propose a toast to the happy couple. I know that everyone here will want to join me in wishing this pair a very long and happy, healthy future together. To the bride and groom.
Ellie and I. Well done, Stephen. Yeah, you did
We stood reading off a piece of paper, but I've got no choice. So, yeah, it's really not like me to leave things to the last minute, because people know I'm late all the time, constantly. But when I started writing this speech 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, it definitely felt a lot less real than what it does stand in front of everyone now. I don't mind doing this stuff too much, but the first dance later is going to be horrific. So, that's out of my comfort zone. I don't know how you're going to feel. We'll just wing it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. On a serious note, though, I want to thank everyone for coming along. You all do really mean the world to me, Ellie. That's why you're here. And me and my wife, actually. Seems a bit weird saying it, but we'll get used to it. So, please enjoy the food, the wine, the rest of your drinks that you're having, but the food, because it costs a bit. Please, enjoy it. So, second thanks goes to Callum for jumping up, taking the mic first, not being too harsh on us. Wasn't too scared building up the yours. Stephen got us a little bit, but I'm a bit worried about Jack's. We'll see. Honestly, me and Callum had a couple of drunken chats that were pretty more than drunken, to be fair. And Callum agreed to do a speech because there wasn't really any takers from my family to do one. My dad's a bit shy, don't think you would have got up and done one like this.
I don't think you asked me.
I'll read the next bit. My mum might still have been talking by the time this evening do started. And I'd really like to thank Ellie's dad, Stephen, Ellie's lovely dad, for doing the speech. The kind words, lovely. And it is all being recorded, like you said, and we can put subtitles on if anyone wants them. Ellie's made it pretty clear to us quite a lot that I'm a bit lazy. I've not done too much to help plan today, and honestly, she's not wrong. The amount of time she's put into making the day perfect with, honestly, she's juggling a master's degree, an almost impossible job, which you'll understand, and honestly, I just don't know how you've done it. I really don't. I wasn't much help though, at all. She did need a hand of some sort, and Jess, honestly, I don't think would have had a wedding or one like this if it wasn't for you. Mm-hmm. So, honestly, yours and Ellie's many trips to Hobbycraft, the cakes, the cupcakes, the decorations, the list goes on. You were genuinely more excited than us to do, and that's not a joke. It's not a joke. And I'd love to buy you a drink or two, but you still only drink bottled water, and them fruit shoots that you used to like, they definitely won't do them here. So no chance. But seriously though, you and Ellie have been like real sisters for ages now, and it's nice for it to finally be official. Even though you did delete the sister-in-law request on Facebook that you sent the other day. I'm not talking about that bit though. But I might not say much or at all, be fair, but you do mean the world to us, Jess, and we love you a bit. We do. I've got 5 more pages.
You said I was going to still be talking.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll skip over one. Yeah. My mum and dad, it'd be pretty cliche to stand up here and mention how much you've mean to us, everything that you've done for us, but Scotland got the truth. You've made growing up a little bit too easy for me, probably, especially. But now that I'm 26, making some good decisions, finally, I would have thought, I hope. We'll see. You let Ellie live with us during lockdown without any hesitation, and I definitely think that led to us getting married off quicker.
Sorry, Ellie.
That wasn't until you kicked us out. Although you did actually turn around and say she could stay. What? It's okay. It's okay. So I don't know how we're ever going to pay you for everything you've done for us. But if you've got any ideas, you'll have to let us know. And no grandchild yet. No, definitely not.
Just have an alpaca.
Right. Difficult bit, and I'm sorry. I know you all loved Elle from the moment you met her, and it'd be wrong to do this speech without mentioning my granddad. He loved you as much as he loved the rest of us, and as much as the rest of us love you, and I know fine well he'd be saying the chores as well. Right? I know he would. So please, if everyone could raise a toast to my granddad, and everyone else who isn't here with us today, please. Thanks. Thank you. I had to do that bit. I do. Yeah. Right.
Let's go now.
Right. We'll cheer it up a bit. We'll cheer it up a bit. But I do miss him, loads. So I guess I've got to mention my best man Jack somewhere in this speech. We've been best mates since we met about 13 years ago, year 7 at school. We spent ridiculous amount of hours on PlayStation together. We played cricket out the back of the garages loads, and for some strange reason Jack always chose to run in bowling impersonate the Pakistan international, and I just still to this day don't know why. But the cricket lads know Mohammed Asif, great bowler. We're still playing table tennis in Lenny's cramped spare room, God knows how many times, and it's kind of full circle that like we're out on the drink with him last week in town a couple of weeks ago, and you bought him too many drinks, so I hope he's bought you one today.
I'll cash that in later then.
Yeah. I do owe you a massive thanks for sorting out my stag do. We had an amazing time in Poland. We didn't stop laughing or drinking the whole time over there, and honestly it was just class. And I know I mentioned Jess only drinking bottles of water before, but after the stag we'd keep them far away from you. There he is. There he is. Yeah. So. Yeah. So. We're kind of telling you what we can't. Just to finish off though, I don't want to bore you much longer. It's only right that I obviously say some words about my wife, Ellie. Natural, much more natural, and that's like it. Who would have thought that when we were sat in Casper's on our first date, that would be where we are now. The fact that you were taller than is definitely threw a spanner in the works. But I've wore heels today, she hasn't, we make it work now. And my plan when we went to Nando's for the first time to not get tomato sauce, that worked, definitely worked, wouldn't say that was a success.
Fucking wrong.
Yeah. It's hard to think about how my life was before I met you, it is. I love steak bakes now, I love chicken bakes now. I love lasagna to name a few, and Indians I can't get enough of now. The lads know I love meat chicken madras. Oh, amazing. When I was second proper home together after Mum kicked us out, so we were at my mum and dad's with Ollie and the 2 cats, and now we've got our own 2 little kittens. Maybe one if Lola's killed Kobe when we're away, because she's a bit ridiculous. And I hope you haven't left the window open again. To which Ellie said she's going to get a phone back and check the Ring camera again, so that's fine. Aside from that though, the first time you got us to eat broccoli, that was when I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life together. It really was. We're finally getting to go on a proper holiday after 5 years together. And I didn't think it was going to be the honeymoon, our first one, but it is. It's fine, and I hope I haven't jinxed it. Take it back. I mean, even the proposal, it was meant to be in Paris. I had it all planned, and it ended up being in South Shields. Honestly, it's worth mentioning that it was Gale Force Winds. I bought you a hot chocolate from somewhere. We sat in the car, didn't leave the car, and I basically just threw the ring on her lap. And that was just how it happened. But much more romantic in the end than Paris. So that's fine. Yeah. So the genuine worst thing about it though was that I bought Ellie's ring 8 sizes too big. I don't know how. And if she turned around and said no, then for that reason, that would have been fine. I would not have argued. I really wouldn't have. We've done so much together in the past 5 years, and we've got loads more to look forward to. We really do. And you also get to put your new private reg on when you get home. Now that you're LEW.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, this works perfect. Yeah. Now the hard bit again. You're always tired. I always annoy you. You complain as I don't lift the toilet seat up. When I forget about the washing, or even when I forget about the litter trays, but for some daft reason, that wouldn't change a thing. You're your own biggest critic, Elle, honestly, because you don't realise quite how amazing you are, especially to me. And I could not be happier to call you my wife. So please, everyone, toast. Ellie.
Where are these onions coming from, man?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Right.
Secret.
No, but on a serious note, I actually struggled to really write a best man speech. So I dug the internet a little bit, and it said the best man speech is actually meant to last the same amount of time Andy has sex. So everyone
I'm sorry, Grandma.
I'm sorry. I am really sorry. As much struggle as I had, Andy actually struggled as well finding someone to do a best man speech. He asked his best looking friend, he said no. He asked his funniest friend, he said no. Then he asked his loyalist friend, but after already rejecting him twice, I finally said yes. So I'm going to look at my phone a little bit because there's bits that I can say and bits that I can't say. So I'm still actually trying to decipher what I can say just by judging the room, and the nice speech you left over there, I'm like, there's a lot that I can't say here. But just want to say thanks for coming actually. Yeah. Thanks everyone. No, it means the world to me to see my best friend up here, happy as Larry with his best pals. People coming from far away, fucking Devon, Scotland, wherever you've came from. Sorry for the bad language.
You nervous, it happens.
I'm just fucking shitting. I was actually going to come here and give a big, massive, sloppy speech and then rip Andy for a bit, say Ellie looks really nice, and then be done with the day. Fucking could do with it. I was going to...
Drop your arse, you on, yeah.
I'm reading and I'm fucking hell, I can't mention that. Can't mention that.
Just read it.
I was going to mention the time Andy pissed himself on a night out.
Yes, there we go.
I'll rephrase that, before a night out. Might have something to do with Liam Walker. Failed to forget the details on that, but we'll leave it. I was also going to mention the time that Andy was locked out of my house when I lived in Sunderland when he was 22-year-old. Started crying on the phone to Christine when he was 22-year-old. This was the same night he pissed himself. I was going to mention the time I was fucking mortal, got drunk on a leavers do, went back to Christine's because you were away. Andy made us a ham sarnie. I spewed the ham sarnie up on your stairs and then made him clean it up for us. So I'm fucking really sorry. I'm sorry. I was going to mention the time recently on the stag do where you spewed on yourself at the second bar and then we had to go and clean it up. You got the fucking mop and bucket out. I came back, I'd smashed my phone, I'd been fighting with Dan the night before, came back and fucking Jack Bragan's mopping up sick on the dance floor. And I'm like, it's fucking 1 o'clock, what's going on? Second bar. I'm not joking on it, second bar. We're playing pub golf. It was the second pub we'd been in. Good too. But because I've signed a non-disclosure agreement, that's actually all I'm allowed to say. So I would say more, but I can't. Andy, you fainted in year 7 when you opened the opening. I did. You did actually faint. Andy, you still eat Billy Bearham?
Yeah.
Just let that one sit for a little bit.
Are you regretting your decision now, Andrew?
Honestly, I've clicked on my notes and this is the clean version as well. There's another one after that if this is still around for it. No, on a serious note, Andy, you've been my best friend since fucking day one I've met you. You know, I've been through a lot in fucking recent times and you've literally been there every fucking step of the way.
Every other word.
And I am grateful for that. You bring out the best in a lot of people in this room without a shadow of a doubt. Like, there's people around this table are here for Andy, there's people around in here now Andy and Ellie, and you do bring a lot of people together, and it's fucking hard not to mention that. Ellie, we have talked on a little bit about the food, right? Andy, you never ate vegetables until you were 22-year-old. You'd never eaten Indians until then. And then you got with like the person you're marrying, you've changed all that. That's when I knew I was like fucking nailed on. Absolutely nailed on. You're getting married to her, because I thought I never would. You came round my house and cooked me pizza in my own house as well. Like, not many people do that, you see. The first time I met Ellie, I'd finished work down at the King's Head in Lanchester, and Andy told us he was bringing his girlfriend. Then when she didn't walk in with a guide dog and a walking stick, I was pleasantly surprised. No, Ellie, as soon as I sat down, I am probably going to talk about Andy's ex a little bit here, but a few of the exes. They were all miserable cunts. They were. I'm sorry. If you know them, tell them I said it. It's fine. But when I met you, it was fucking night and day. You were just so positive. You were like, you hadn't obviously clearly been told much about us because you were happy to speak to us was the main thing. And that said, I know. But no, it has been a fucking privilege getting to know you and just seeing your relationship together develop and go from stride to stride. I care a lot for Andy, and to see you bring out the best in him. And like I said, you've always got Andy's back, which is the main thing, because sometimes I don't. But yeah, no, I've always had a good judge of character, but my partner Beth, the first time she met you, said that you were just such a caring and nice, outgoing person. And then from then, it's like, that's fucking nailed on. Like, stop looking at us because I'm fucking crying as well. You did look really nice today for a change.
I'll give you that.
But no, I've had some fucking amazing times with this. Like I said, the stag do. I got belted around at the stag do a little bit. That's my own fault.
Mention that,
Oh, so actually at the stag do, right? What he was saying, I poured water on Dan Cumpson and Dan Cumpson belted us, right? So then I threw a strop in Poland and tried to go to the airport and fly home, but I forgot my passport. So then Andy and Andy then went to find us, and then there was some Polish man basically had his willy out in the park and started burning. That happened. It actually did happen. Yeah. It did happen. I'm sorry for that. I probably spoke far too much here.
Swore a bit.
Yeah, I have, but it's what you get, innit? When you get a budget best man. But no, I just want to finish off and say,
You've got it. Come on. Come on.
I'm proud of you, and I think your family's massively proud of you. Fuck off. You mentioned Dave, and like I said, Dave meant the world to me before he did to me, and helped us out when we were young. And I think, like I said, everyone in your family's proud of you. All your friends are, and it's fucking. Woo. Well, we'll raise a glass. We'll cut us off short and just say thanks everyone for coming to Ellie and Andy.
Why?
Woo.
Never been the type to be told what to do. Don't need your opinion how to spend my youth. And maybe it's a curse, but I feel shatterproof. Could start a revolution just to get my make you sweat like a fever, on your knees a believer. So sweat, I hope you got your hallelujah sleeve. Make you sweat like a fever.